Hey, good Saturday morning, YouTube. Hugmeister's Garage and Workshop. Waiting for Lowe's to show up with my delivery for our next part of our little cabin job over across the road. Got the tools loaded up. We're going to put a little mini deck and covered porch on it. So, here we go. Well, our stuff's here. He's dropping it off. Well, there goes the Lowe's guy. Already got the barn opened up. Got the trailer going. And there's our stuff. Alright, what we're going to do here is this is going to be your typical like campground trailer construction, where everything's put together with screws. So if the manager gets mad at you and says, "You're out of here," you can take it all apart and then leave and tell him to, go where you want him to go. But we're just going to have a 4x4 base on this. This is all on crushed stone, this gravel. Going to put a header up there. Just going to use 3/4 plywood decking. Might put some outdoor carpet on it when it's done, but it's going to have a little covered roof on it, so it gives us a little more area out here. And then I can put a little grill on the porch and it'll be undercover. So that's our master plan. So we'll get going. It's supposed to start getting colder Wednesday, so got a couple nice days. Hopefully we can get some of this done. All right, we got our basic 4x4 base in here. Got her leveled up all the way across. Shimmed her up with some chunks of 4x4 we had left. Of course, you got the crick rocks you got to throw into there too for the little extra touch. And then we just reworked our stone to try to support them all the way from front to back. Just walked across. It's pretty solid. So for creekside construction, I think she's going to work. So don't know if we're going to do the poles next or get the header board up. Might do the poles. I got 2 bags of concrete. I'm just going to screw them in the corners. I got some scab 2x4s. I'll probably just put a little framing around that and pour a bag in each corner and get them squared up and let them set overnight. Alright, I think we're going to call that a wrap for today. We got our posts set. I got a couple of temporary rafters up there to determine how much pitch I want to put on there. I don't want to put a lot, but I got to put enough because of the snow load in the winter over here. But that should be fine. Framed in around these posts. Didn't really dig down that far, but just poured an 80-pound bag around each to kind of stiffen it up. Gonna let it set overnight. Got all our 4x4s in, and everything's shored up. Everything's leveled up, and tomorrow hopefully we can I can take those braces off. Maybe I'll get the floor on first, and then I'll start on the roof rafters. But I want to give that a good chance to firm up, seeing as it's not really in like an into the ground post. Like I say, it's freewheeling campground type construction, so we'll see it tomorrow morning. Okay, it's Sunday morning. We're back over here. Nice to hear a little bit of water running out of the old waterfall. Brought the chainsaw so we can lop off the top of those posts now that we got an idea what our angle is going to be on our roof. And concrete looks like it's set up pretty good, so that'll firm up those corners. And let's get stuff uncovered and get back at it. All right, we got some rafters up. I got the braces off. Poles are pretty solid. Time I get the cross pieces up on there for the roofing, should be fine. I think I forgot to order my joist hangers though. That or they didn't give them to me. I'll check the receipt. But I found 2 over in the garage, so at least I was able to get a couple up. So I gotta go back over to Lowe's, and I shorted myself a 2x6 also. So gotta go to my favorite place. Better get out the wallet. Coming along, got a little decking down. Got the main pile off the ground. Got the roofing fern strips over on the other deck, so I think I'm going to try to get this last piece cut up. I got to slice both sides because they gave me the old one with the bands around it, which I'm sure they didn't see when they loaded it on their truck, sons of bitches. So, but I think I can save it. I'm going to try to get this finished up, then I'll go over and get the rest of this stuff. Okay, turned out to be a beautiful day over here. A little warm, but got our decking down, so that's done. This is like doubling the size of the cabin, so that'd be nice. We can put a couple chairs out here, and like I say, I'll put a grill out here. But I gotta go and get those joist brackets and one more 2x6x8. Of course, I'll double check before I take off, but I think I'm gonna go and get that stuff. And I don't know if I'll get to the roof today. Maybe I'll finish it off tomorrow, but I'd like to get them rafters all put in. So we'll be back. Okay, that's a wrap for today. Got back from Lowe's, got our rafter hangers. Actually got some of the fern strips up there. Deck is done. Got her kind of cleaned up. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight. Get the trailer closed up, but we ended up, I think I got enough roof where I'm going to have a 6-inch overhang on the edge. So that's the deal there. And the plan is tomorrow to have the roof on this and put a couple nice chairs out here and maybe have a couple cold ones. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's Monday morning and we're back. Looks like the roof stayed up overnight. A little chilly over here. Gonna open up, maybe start the diesel heater up, take the edge off inside there, and today, hopefully we'll get that roof done. Alright, we got our rafters squared off. We got our fascia board on. We got our drip edge on. And test fitting a couple pieces of this polycarb. I'm hoping I can get 2 overlaps on it, so I'm going to put all the pieces up there and see if I can get 2 channels overlap, and that way I won't have to waste any and cut a lot. Just give me a little extra coverage at the seams. Well, there you have it, all done. Roof came out nice, come out pretty even on the edge. Got some good generous overhang. Pulled a couple chairs out here. We'll probably try this out tonight. Got our sign back up. They won yesterday, by the way. And clean this up a little bit in here. Ran the vacuum, got our fridge on. Now I know I can leave at least one of those chairs out there, and that'll give me a little more room in here. Say this is all done. Lenny made some curtains, some little top curtains for this. So that looks pretty nice, I think. And this deck over here, I think I'm gonna push it into the burn hole because it really serves no purpose. And I might take that little bench. We keep the dog stuff in there. I might take that and take it over and pressure wash it. Maybe I just put it against the wall there. So next we got to dig up a barbecue grill, small one, and put it on the corner, and we're gonna call her good. So thanks for watching, folks.